Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It is no secret at all that Christianity is under attack around the Western world. Over in the UK, for example, a woman was arrested for praying outside of a you-know-what clinic that decides that it wants to end the lives of innocent young babies. It became a crime of thought rather than an actual crime itself. In the UK, you can't pray in your head anywhere. You can't preach the gospel anywhere because if you do, you're either going to be arrested or the Muslims are going to come after you and slash you or probably kill you just as much as the police would arrest you and charge you for disturbing the so-called peace. But yet Muslims can run around the city and evangelize as much as they want. Christians are not allowed to, apparently, because if they do, that is seen as being hateful and disturbing the peace of sorts. And, the UK won't allow that at all. But yet somehow Muslims are allowed to do whatever the hell they want to do. And for one particular lady who is actually quite bold and brave, and I have a lot of respect for her after learning about her story, her name is Hatum Tash. And she's a woman who is fearless for Christ. She's a British evangelist who has been slashed, imprisoned, threatened with death, and it just keeps on going. Have a watch of this short clip from CBN News.
An ex-Muslim turned Christian evangelist who has been beaten, chased by mobs, unlawfully jailed, and even stabbed.
And somebody call ambulance.
All for the sake of the gospel. This is not Afghanistan or Saudi Arabia, however. It is officially Christian Britain. Her name is Hatum Tash, and what's been done to her has even caught the attention of the British media. Hatum Tash grew up as a Muslim in Turkey and became a Christian after arriving in Great Britain. And as an ex-Muslim speaking out against Islam, she's become a target.
Imagine that, right? You're an ex-Muslim who has decided to change to Christianity. And as we know, if you are an ex-Muslim and you happen to change to Christianity, the Muslims go after you, man. They don't stop. They will much rather you have you dead than allow you to convert to something else. So much for a peaceful religion, right? And I'm talking about the extremist types. So in London, an ex-Muslim turned Christian evangelist has been beaten, chased by angry Muslim mobs, unlawfully jailed, and even stabbed, all for the sake of the gospel. This is not in Afghanistan or Saudi Arabia. It is officially happening in so-called Christian Britain. Her name is Hatum Tash, and what has been done to her has caught the attention of the British media. Brendan O'Neill writing, I believe, an article about her. Tash grew up in Turkey as a Muslim and became a Christian after moving to England. And being an ex-Muslim, speaking out against Islam has made her a target. She told CBN News that she has changed residencies more than 50 times in the past 4 years because she knows Muslims are looking for her in order to kill her. Gee, that signifies somewhat of a peaceful religion, right? One man has already been sentenced to 24 years in prison for trying. Because of this ongoing danger, she asked that CBN News interview her from a secret location. Tash told CBN News her conversion to Christ began when she learned the truth about Islam and Muhammad. As I read Muhammad's biography, it was very disturbing to me. So the man you grew up to love and honor suddenly turns out to be like, yeah, not good at all. And I decided I can't be Muslim. She then learned about a very different God than the one of Islam, telling us as you dig into it, you get to meet with a God who is not silent or far or disdained from you, but you meet with a God who loves you, who pours out himself onto you. And not only that, he puts himself on a cross and then says, I love you from everlasting to everlasting. Come to me. Tash began sharing the gospel to Muslims at Speaker's Corner in London's Hyde Park, where speakers climb atop stepladders and vigorous debates ensue, often between Muslims and Christians. Her preaching and criticism of Islam has sometimes enraged Muslims, and 3 years ago, a man slashed her face with a knife. He has never been court. She, however, has been arrested unlawfully more than once. The London police have twice paid her damages for wrongful arrests, including 2 years ago when she refused to leave the area where she was preaching. Tash was forcibly marched through Hyde Park, followed by Muslims celebrating her arrest. Imagine that. She was placed in a police van, strip searched, and jailed. The humiliation. Just all for what? It's not stopped Tash, however, from going to mosques and sharing the gospel daily. I would simply stand in front of the mosque and say, Muhammad is a false prophet. Jesus Christ, the Son of God. Tell me, what is your objections? Hundreds of Muslims just stop. And then they want to talk to you. Sometimes you get harmed. Sometimes it gets dangerous. Sometimes you end up in hospitals. Sometimes you end up in people's homes for a cup of tea, Tash said. I don't care whether people reject me or not. They need to hear the gospel. Christian Concerns Christian Legal Center has defended Tash. Christian Concerns Andrea Williams told CBN News, the truth is that those that have attempted to kill her have been caught on camera. The police know who they are, but they have not been arrested. Gee, I wonder why that is. Could it be the fact that they're afraid of the Muslim backlash? They won't get any of that from Christians. She is feared by and targeted by Muslim groups because she is fearless for the gospel. She loves Jesus so much that nothing will halt her. Tash says she will continue to preach and continue to challenge Islam. Things are dangerous. Should I choose to stay silent? Like when people are spending £5,000 to buy a gun to shoot you and shoot your loved ones? The gospel is so glorious, I cannot be silent. And the Lord is the giver of life. So when it's my time, he will take me home. But until he gives me breath, we continue to preach. What an amazing, courageous woman. I was just scrolling through my YouTube this morning, in fact, and I saw this short video clip, and as I was watching it, I'm going, I need to find more out about this woman, because she is one of those women that you have a lot of respect for, especially if you are a follower of Christ. I think that is incredibly powerful. The fact that she has been harmed and she's got scars to prove that she's been harmed for the gospel of Jesus Christ, that is more than you and I can say. That is a powerful story. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, I just want to share this with you all because, hey, if people are killing other people for what they're speaking about, the gospel, you know they're actually on the right track. They're making an impact. They're making a mark, and it seems like it's quite a big mark at that. Anyway, that's enough from me. You guys take care. Be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.